Jonah Bryant of England to serve, Karim Gawad of Egypt to receive. Best of 5 games. Love all.
And we're in. Can the 19-year-old break the unbeaten run of the babyface? Someone has to.
Someone has to, and it's going to be a fantastic test, I think, for Bryant to really just see what he can do against someone of the caliber of Gawad.
Oh, goodness me, the strength. That's a phenomenal rally all round for both players.
1-all.
Bryant coming away. Strength in that lunge, the control with the racket.
I said yesterday that it's quite a scary sight for everyone really in the squash tour when they see Jonah Bryant playing like this.
It's the movement, the physicality as well.
Definitely.
He's gotten really strong. He's worked incredibly hard, obviously, on that with Rob Owen.
I think for me there's that completeness around his game. There's very few areas of his game that are particularly weak that can be exposed, and it's the reason why he's able to always have a tough match with no matter who he's playing.
I mean, we saw that with Tarek Bowman in Cleveland. He gave it absolutely everything. The thing that was impressive for me was he obviously has the racket work, the technique's immaculate, shot selection, the maturity in his game, but he was pushed to the brink. He was collapsed on the floor, left literally everything out there. He was cramping at the end, and he can push himself there because he's done it a million times in training. But his squash, the quality of his squash allows him to be able to use his physicality.
Definitely.
We don't see that happen a lot, to be honest, where a player is so good at squash that they can just push their physicality to the limits.
Yeah, and especially at this age as well, you tend to see, you know, he's just fresh off the junior scene, but you tend to see there's something missing from their game. You know, they've got the amazing skill, the talent, or they've got the incredible fitness and nutrition, but it seems like he has generally got best of both worlds, which is a very scary thought here for the top 10, top 20 in the world.
England needs him.
Definitely. This is a real superstar, I think, for the sport here in England, and definitely a great advert, I think, for the next generation. The difference between his previous opponent and Abdel Gawad is that he's got the class, he's got the ability to use so many holes and deception and just change the pace. So I do feel like Bryant is going to have to really get stuck in and be relentless. Try not to be too respectful of his opponent. We don't want to, obviously not disrespectful, but you know, you're here to win, and I think that's what Jonah Bryant's going to do here.
Out. 5-3.
Gawad, no stranger to playing the up-and-coming superstars. Having played Mohamed Zakaria twice in his last 2 tournaments. Both 3-1 victories.
do get the feeling, though, that Bryant's going to be a little bit more of a test. It's going to be one of those ones to have to really figure out how to beat Bryant. You know, Bryant actually did record a win over Zachariah recently, but it's going to have to be a level above for Bryant here to get his way into this match, because shots like that are just so common from Gawad. Good rally there from Bryant.
4-6.
Had to work hard.
I can imagine that Gawad has been a player that Jonah Bryant has looked up to and watched so many times over the years as perhaps one of role models. He was 11 when Gawad was last world #1.
Down.
I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it? See him on court here as well,
5-6.
in a major event like this. And he's up to the task at the minute. He's managed to close that slight gap, but very well here from Bryant.
What do you like most about his game, Bryant? I know
so
we've had extensive conversations off air about him.
Definitely one of our favourite players to watch at the minute.
That's a lovely weight of shot.
6-all.
I think it's a combination of, as what we said, it's that completeness of a player, but I think if you just, one of the things I find most mesmerising to watch is just the way he constructs rallies. The rallies, they're not always that quick-fire stuff
No net.
that you'd expect from, you know, like the younger players. He really does like to build
7-6.
into the match.
Has the lead for the first time here in the opening game. Straight work has been phenomenal
6.
all tournament. That's one thing we were speaking about in his match with Dussol yesterday. Ball burst.
I hear you.
Oh, just needing to take the shine off of the ball, give it a bit of a clean, perhaps a bit of sweat on there. Would just make the ball a bit slidey.
Thank you.
Flip around.
It's almost like he's implying that he couldn't, the visibility of it, the more that the sort of dirt and the general build-up around the ball can,
yeah, sometimes
can be
we
lost.
see with the racket stenciling, if it's been done fairly
Yes.
fresh to the match, the black ink can wear off the strings onto the white ball.
Good, thank you. Right box.
For example, if you were playing on a
8-6.
traditional court as well and had the black ball, of course,
Yeah.
white stenciling, the same thing would happen. in
Exactly,
reverse.
exactly. Big retrievals here from the Englishman.
Oh! That's pressure building there from Gawad. Boss wasn't far away, but the retrieval and the athleticism there from Bryant, just putting the extra bit of pressure on the Egyptian. 9-6.
Oh, that's well adapted from Gawad. Very, very awkward position to manage to pull out. It's one of the best boasts there that I've seen for a while. I think the thing that Bryant does so well is he puts question marks into his opponent's head. He makes it very difficult to win just a single point. It's rare generally to see an unforced error like that, but it's something that Gawad has to really build on. Oh, it's a perfect way to shot.
And
Immaculate line hitting there.
10-8, game ball.
Two game balls for the 19-year-old.
Stroke to Gawad.
Just looked like he was trying to force something there.
9-10.
He's trying to hurry and rush and just didn't quite have the composure. Excitement, I think, there.
I think so too. One game ball left here for the Englishman. Oh, that's clever. That is really nice there from Gawad.
10-all. A player must win by 2 points.
I mean, that's where the experience comes through. The 33-year-old. Two game balls saved. We're now into a tie break.
Stroke to Bryant.
Another game ball.
And out. 11-10. Game ball.
Ripper.
Nothing but power.
He's really trying to cross-court Gawad throughout this game, trying not to get down. Oh, that's well punished.
You need to be careful with the cross-courts because that is a skill level. We've seen it already with the improvised boast. Very good with his hands, quick reactions. Width has to be second to none. Quality.
You feel like with Gawad, the more he gets settled into this match, the tighter things get, the less opportunities Bryant will have to take things in quickly. There's patient stuff here from both players.
Yeah, it was risky business putting Gawad into the front left. As you said, Steve, a lot more patient. So I wish that Bryant could play his game ball opportunities a bit like that rally.
Calling out during play, thank you. 12-11.
So Gawad now with the game ball. There has been two opportunities for Bryant.
Game ball.
And it's still in the obvious here, but I do think it is a critical thing to get the first point on the board for the game in terms of games for Bryant, rather than Gawad. Gawad can quite happily come back from 5-setters all his career, but I think Bryant really needs to get him stretched out by taking this first game.
That's a lovely hold.
So unbelievable retrieval.
Goodness me.
Oh.
Yes, let.
Bit of contact.
Wait. Player review, Bryant on the yes, let decision.
Well, he's clearly wanting the stroke here. It's been completely knocked off. Referee here, video referee will be looking to see whether
Service, please.
It was a movement there from Gawad that knocked him off, or if it was just
makes a good point there, because that line should be going to the tee, not behind him. So I can see where that decision's come from.
Stroke to
So the
Bryant.
stroke being given there, and again, another game ball saved.
Bryant has 2 reviews remaining. Hand out. All.
Really enjoy the way Bryant gets stuck in mentally. These top players.
Yeah, he shows the respect, but it's the respect to say that I'm going to compete with everything I've got and make them earn the match against them.
No that. What's that movement? No that. Mr. Bryant, Mr. Bryant, please. What? What do you mean, please? The decision is a no. The decision is a no let.
Tell you why it's not.
Hand out.
What's your thoughts there?
13-12.
I don't think, I think that was more of just frustration from that loose shot. I mean, when you hit a loose shot, particularly when you're playing Gawad, you're going to get punished even more so.
Third game ball now for Gawad.
Down.
Getting the squeeze in the backhand line.
14-12.
Frustrating times there for Bryant. Didn't play the big points well at all. Almost tried to force it rather than a more patient, structured rally that got him to that position in the first place. Experience coming through there and quality from Gawad. Yusuf Ibrahim just making his way to the coaching corner.